Hello, welcome. How's it going? I've switched to the 5090. I'm going to keep playing for a little bit of Atomfall. Hopefully. Going to get pretty decent FPS on the 5090 with a bit of luck. I'll check it out at 4K 1440p. We'll do 1080p as well. Also, we don't have DLSS, but we do have render scale, so I might have a bit more of a look at that I didn't really look at so much yesterday. I know we increased it to 200% at one point, I think. Maybe we'll check it out at like 67, which would be the equivalent of DLSS quality, but it just won't have the actual quality of that because there's no actual image scaling. Game goes on, hello. CEO, yo, Ashan, hello. Gonna have to run through the settings really quick because I think it reset all my settings. Currently still at 4K, so 340 by 260, 100% render scale, so that's native. Actually, maybe it didn't reset. It looks actually okay. Everything's set to ultra, like I said yesterday. Really basic settings. Definitely is going to be interesting to see what VRAM usage is like on this, because we had about 15 gig yesterday, didn't we? At 4K, so are we going to see more? We've obviously got 32 on this. Look at this FPS though, straight away, over 200. Oh my god. That's definitely more than I was expecting. So, context of this, I think, what did we have? We had about 70 or 80 FPS at 4K and the 9070 XT, and obviously they're not comparable GPUs really, but that gives you some context as to how the performance was yesterday. Seeing it upwards of almost 230 here. But very heavy on the rest of the GPU, 550, 560 watts. VRAM already here up to 17.5. I don't know how high that's going to go. So that's already higher than yesterday, so I think it capped us at 15 gig yesterday because we only had 16. Gonna have to see how it goes. Quickly approaching 18. So, I mean, that is a pretty good performance, really. Over 200. I need a 4K 240 Hz. Heminens, hello. Now, yesterday discovered, didn't we, that the Vicar has a battery, I think. From when we were speaking to another trader, weren't we? But
I trust you will do what is right.
We know definitely in that other area there's definitely a battery, so we might head on over there. I'll play around like a little bit like this, and like I say, we'll maybe drop the render scale a little bit, although we don't really have to. I mean, the FPS is pretty ridiculous. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well as you're coming in. Love this engine. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, overall, it's not been too bad. I think graphics-wise as well, I think it looks pretty good, to be honest. It's fairly detailed. Yeah, you probably could do 8K. Yeah, I mean, I could crank it up to 200%.
A stranger, eh?
I'm gonna head over. It always makes me nervous when I see that little... I don't even know how you describe it. You know, like the white line, which is almost like you're being seen. Is this with DLSS? No, this is native. There is no DLSS in this game. It's there's no DLSS or frame generation. The game doesn't have it. What's my power supply? It's in the description. But it's a Corsair 1200 watt shift, I think, is it? Is that the actual model? Corsair, yeah. RMX shift 1200.
If Oberon is dead, then the
Yeah, I mean, imagine if we put multi-frame generation to this. It'd be like almost 1,000, probably. It would probably break the game, to be honest. It would probably break the engine, probably, not design the game in that with that in mind. Yeah, pretty average at the moment of... What's the, yeah, average there, like 228 average, which is pretty ridiculous. Considering we're at, this is native.
Watch yourself, Civvy.
Doesn't fully max my power though. It comes close, but it's not quite maxing it. Seeing like between 550 and 570, it's not quite maxed out. Even the lows and stuff in this game feel pretty good. It doesn't really stutter at all. The only time it wipes my lows is when I go in and out of areas like that. Okay, we've seen it dip under 200 a little bit here. That's the first time we've seen that. Might see that in some really dense... There's a quite a dense forest area over here, actually. Might head over there. Game goes on, I'll catch you later. Okay, you're at 150 here. 160. That's quite a big gap between that other area and this area. 220, 230 in the other area, down to about 160, 170 here. Quite a large range. Now, I haven't actually been in there yet. Can we get in there? There's a trap. We can get in there. Oh. So I think I do think the lighting's quite good on this game as well. Like, you're looking at it through here. How does that look on stream? Does that look good? You're seeing it even through here a little bit. Who's this?
On these wretched weeds. Oh, hello there. You must forgive me. I wasn't expecting visitors today. And, oh good heavens, Jenks should have taken your coat. Jenks? Had him
This is
for
the Queen.
years, bless him. I'm sure he'll be along shortly. Prudence Rook, delighted to meet you.
Yeah, it's quite.
Welcome to my little corner of the world. I was just looking over the garden. We've rather let it get away from us, I'm sorry to say. In the grand scheme of things, everything's delightful. The flower beds are getting a little untidy, that's all. We have lots of guests, you see. Scientists, mainly working out or visiting the Bard research place across the mere. We want the house to be a home from home for them. My sister Charity looks after the boffins when they're here.
Heartbeat. Yeah, I find the heartbeat gets a bit annoying. And I don't know, I understand it's where your stamina, you're like running out of stamina, you know, sprinting too long, but there's no negative effect of it. Like, you know, in a lot of games when your stamina runs out, you then just can't move, you know, for a little period of time. That doesn't happen, so you can just indefinitely run, even with the heartbeat and the screen going dark type thing.
She mustn't be disturbed. She's busy, you see.
A lot of the times I don't even realise that it's happened, you know.
But you have the run of the house, the ground.
Everything is maxed, yeah. Maxed at native 4K at the moment.
As the Americans say. We don't go into the conservatory though.
I can show you the settings really quickly. But so I'm at 4K here. You can see 384 by 2160. Render scale's 100%, so it's native 4K. We can mess around with that in a little bit. In terms of graphics, everything's set to the max, so everything's set to ultra. And that's pretty much it. The settings are quite basic. So there is there isn't ray tracing, but there is this one ray traced soft shadows around player and other characters settings. Obviously, it's not really going to affect like much In terms of FPS, I don't really necessarily consider like the environment doesn't
But
really have it.
everywhere else, anything you need, ask Jenks.
Alexandria, hello. No, this is
can't.
native 4K. No frame generation, no
There are
DLSS or anything.
rooms in there that can't be disturbed. We keep
Queen
the
Elizabeth. That's what I was saying. It's almost like it's based off of her. Now he needs like a corgi running around.
the key, which reminds me, I must return it to him when he gets back.
I should listen to what she's saying, really. Something about a
Whenever he
key.
gets back.
Something... Jenks.
Are you feeling quite well? You're no more Jenks than I am. Oh, where on earth has he got to? Keep an eye
I think
out
he
for
was...
him.
Was that his
Will
body
you?
outside?
I think he told me he was going to the dam to the northwest.
He was going to the dam.
But he should be back by now.
Okay.
There's a terrible door.
I think I could probably head over there because I can get... Okay, there we go. Get a lead. We can get another battery from that trader, I think. Hopefully.
But I had the looks.
And that's the same direction. What else have we got? What's that? Bit of smoke.
We'll have this garden as pretty as a picture for summer. Yes, we shall.
Let me know if the game's too quiet. The issue is it's quite quiet on these bits, and then when you get into combat, it's super loud. Yeah, the power is nuts, isn't it? It's not too surprising now, just purely because we've seen it. If anything, I'm a little surprised it isn't at 580. Oh god, there's a trap. So it's hovering more around 560, 550. We've come to sort of get used to it using 580, really. Normally where it sits at 4K. But it is very high, yeah. Compared to most, you know, well, compared to pretty much every GPU out there, it's very high. What's on a 4070 Super? In terms of what? 1440p? I don't know how much. How much is it? Where you are? DLSS performance looks virtually the same and gives 2x performance. Yeah, there's no DLSS in this game though. So you can't use DLSS. But I think the most VRAM we saw was about 18.5, wasn't it? I thought maybe it might creep up to 20 or something. It doesn't seem like it'll go that high. There's people here. Are they going to attack me, do we think? Only thing is I think I don't have any melee weapons anymore. That'll be a problem.
What was that?
They're going to attack me.
Know what you intend.
Death to unbelievers.
I think they're retreating.
You got a gun? Did she throw something at me? It looked like she threw something at me. We could do with... To be honest, if I nick some of this stuff, I can sell it to the... Sell it for that battery. Melee, what is it? Melee? Melee? Melee?
We don't know you.
How did that not hit? Need the arrows, actually, don't we? Hopefully, with a bit of luck, I'll have most of the stuff that I can... Can I pick... Oh, I can't pick that up. Not quite sure what the phone is either. We get a lot of phone calls through this. Now, that is the... Is that the dam? I think it is. We're not in that area though, are we? No, I am in that area. Okay, so I can probably go up to the trader. Is there a shorter route? Can I jump this? I think it's probably going to make me go around. So we definitely did get some quite aggressive dips down in the dense forest areas. See, more so under 200 and sort of in the in that town area, had over 2, you know, we had 220, 230, so quite a big range. It might be useful to get a melee weapon. Because otherwise I'm just burning through ammo, aren't I? Can I kick them to death? That is an absolute beefy sounding kick, isn't it? And I don't think I can kick them to death. That's a problem. I think I have to switch out a weapon though. Oh no, actually, wait. I'm being stupid, aren't I? Could have just done that because we've got no ammo on that anyway. I'm pressing the wrong button. Alright, we should easily have enough to get that battery. We trade everything. All the weapons. What way is it? I think. Probably cut through up here. This is central London. No, it's set in the it's set in the Lake District. I've never actually been though. I've never been to the Lake District. Been to the Peak District. Try and...
What was that?
Hopefully they don't have guns.
Wait, what was that? Be more careful, for Christ. You won't get away with this.
Down, boy.
Help me!
Give me your arrows. What are they burning? What game engine? It's an in-house one. What was it called? Asura, I think, engine. It's the same engine as Sniper Elite, I believe. No, he hasn't got one. I've only, not enough space in backpack. But if I... Yeah, here we go, here we go. So that's what we need. If I... What was our other? Get rid of those two. I can get rid of one of these because they're the same. What's the weight looking like? I can get rid of that. Don't need that. Ideally, probably get rid of... I can get rid of that because there's no ammo for it. Oh, look how close it is. What else do I get rid of? I'll just get rid of that because we can craft more of those anyway. Boom.
Brilliant.
Got another battery.
And everyone's happy. Don't be a stranger. I might have something new to trade with you next time.
Dipping down to 150 here.
There's a group of druids or something.
Still pretty impressive FPS.
I heard they used to live on an island.
But not as impressive as 200.
All very civil before then, but now They all wear masks and have gone proper vicious. You just watch out for them druids, eh?
My PC is using 700 watts when I'm playing. What you mean in like in total, the whole PC, including like everything else as well. It probably is about that, yeah. Like at this current moment, because between the just CPU GPU, it's what we're on the CPU 71, so it's obviously like what's that 620 ish, 620, 630, plus then obviously everything else. Would it be in that like ballpark?
You have? Well, don't seem to have affected you that much.
Is this Unreal Engine 5? No.
You're not
No, there'd be no... We'd probably be getting 40 FPS, 50 FPS if this was Unreal Engine 5.
She's out by the old mine, not far from here.
There's no way we'd be doing this much
If you doubt
FPS.
that troubles you, she's the one to go to.
I'm gonna go over to that dam as well. 8K. Yeah, I'll try. Let's do. Alright, I'll do 8K. Will be 200%, won't it? I believe. I'll do that first. I do want to see 67 as well, which would be the equivalent to the LSS quality. So that's 8K, I believe. So in this area here, around about 60 FPS. 66, we've got an average of 69. I'll maybe reset that there. So yeah, it's doing pretty much an average of about 60. It's going to do with that. But look, our VRAM here, 21.3. So I don't know if, will we see that creep up over 24? I don't know. Maybe in that other, in the first area, it seems to use more VRAM. Just wonder if the 24 gig on say like a 4090 would become an issue here, because 32 seems kind of overkill for gaming at least. We've not really come close in any game running like any settings. Most we saw was 25 gig, was it, in Monster Hunter, and I think that was actually a game issue, memory leak, as opposed to it actually like supposed to be consuming that.
Hang on!
What the hell?
Got you now!
What the hell? Where did you come from? What the hell? Oh, dude. I actually bandaged myself as well. Is there a way I can quick bandage? There's got to be a shortcut for that. Damn it. I was looking at the FPS too much.
Fair enough. Don't be a
Alright, we're just here. That's
I might
fine.
have something new to trade with you next time.
Did I get the battery
That's a
still?
word of advice. There's a group
did,
of
cool.
druids or something that camp out near here. I heard they used to live on an island in the mere before it all went to cock.
But yeah, 8K
All very
8K
civil
native with
before
everything
then, but
maxed.
now
You know, it's
they all
doing
wear
pretty much
masks and
60.
have gone proper vicious. You just watch out for them druids, eh? They
And the
camp
power,
at
as you
castle,
would expect, is
but they're
also
all over these
maxed.
woods like
Basically,
brush.
575.
I've no doubt if they see you, they'll
Pretty
gut
much
you like a
max.
trout.
I do
Just
worry
beware.
about my temps if I
Stay safe.
If I stay with these settings for a while. I do worry about the temps, because we are creeping up. 77 is, I mean, that's pretty normal considering the power usage, but I think if I stay like that for a while, probably creep up to 80.
We cannot feel your intent.
Come at me, bro.
Oh God!
But even the 0.1% low, still pretty good at 8K. Frame time looks alright. I should change it on the screen, really, shouldn't I? Because we're saying it's 4K. Leave it like this for a little bit. See how our VRAM creeps up, if it does creep up.
What was that?
Now, I think there's someone around here, isn't there? There's supposed to be. The woman in the house was talking about. He went up to the dam, I think she said. Maybe up there. Control room, maybe. Doing even a little better here, FPS-wise, almost up into the 70s. Oh, do I want to pull that lever? And the answer is yes, I do want to pull it. So we're going to pull it. What have we done? So, I'm guessing that looks like that moves power, doesn't it? Moving power to... No, so it's just the middle one doesn't have power. What does that do, though? What is that powering? Is that maybe... Let me look, hang on. Which one do I have it on? The middle one, so the middle one's not working. Is that maybe routing the water or something? I guess it's powering something somewhere, but... Is it maybe changing the flow of it? No, because they're all still coming out. I guess it's just powering... Because you can see the power coming through on those ones, the middle one's not working. Do we need to maybe disable it on one to be able to go in? Is there something in one of them? Okay, this one we can go in. It looks like there's some... Oh, there's a battery in there. Okay, so you can actually go in all of them. We might as well go in this one whilst it's not on. Doesn't look like anything in here. What about the other one? Damn, but we just traded a battery. Could have got one for free. Can we see anything in there? Oh my god, do I dare open it? Is there any... Might as well just check that one out quick, because it's right next to us. Does 8K look better? Well, I'm not on my 8K monitor. In terms of difference in quality at 4K, just rendering at 200... Not really, but I'm on my 4K screen, so I wouldn't really say there's a massive difference between the rendering look of it on my 4K screen. I'd have to really go onto my 8K to be able to really appreciate it. Does 8K fix the shimmering? Probably not. I can't see any here. It was mainly in the first area I could notice it really badly. On that wall. If we get back to the first area, I'll have a look, because it was definitely really bad there. I think it is still doing it a little bit. You can see it a little on the trees there. It wasn't really doing it in this area at 4K though, was it? From what I couldn't notice it was really doing it. I'll keep an eye out. I remember it being quite bad in the first area. Okay, I don't think there's anything in here either. So I think, what was it? It was the last one, wasn't it? So we've got 2 batteries. I didn't even think I need 2, do I? Because I already got 1. I do worry as well, some of the side missions, I'm not really... there's maybe something in one of them, in that one. Oh, there's a battery here. No! Can't take it. Is it because I've already got one? Is it just because I need to just do that? Okay, that's easy. Lead solved. Where's this guy, though? Wasn't there supposed to be someone here? Where could he be? I'll track that lead, maybe. Some of this game didn't hear of it. No, it's actually not officially out yet. It comes out tomorrow. I can play it because it's the I got the deluxe edition. It's kind of like Fallout Stalker vibes. I think it's inside here, do you reckon? $4K. Yeah, I definitely say it is noticeable, the difference between 4K and 8K. Depends on, to be honest, some games are like less noticeable, but then I think it's a little bit like that in 1440p to 4K sometimes. But like some games, they look like way better, and other games don't look as good so much. But there are definitely some games I think that look really good at 8K. Get a shotgun out. How much ammo have I got? So I mean, fairly playable at 8K, really. We could play like this, couldn't we? We could play. You could play with 60 FPS. AI is a little bit buggy on this, though, isn't it?
Buddy here.
How did I miss that?
Go if you want.
Oh god, I don't want to waste the ammo. Climb in. There's loads of them.
Right, you.
There you go. What is going on?
That's right, you get.
Whoa!
Bloody hell.
Oh my god. He's up, mush. We do get a little bit of a dip down there. Under 60 FPS, but it still mostly holds that, doesn't it? Almost hitting 80 degrees though, that's starting to get a little worrying. I have to check out DLSS quality at 4K in a sec. Just so I don't blow my PC up.
You asked for it.
Don't really want to waste ammo on these guys. Oh. I think pausing doesn't actually pause it, does it? I still take 4K. Yeah, I mean, if you could hit 8K 60 in a single player game, and I mean, most people aren't really going to have 8K screens at the moment, but it's still cool to have a look at it. See what the GPU can do. How is there so many people? Hey, it's getting down to 55. That's probably the lowest we've seen at 8K. But fairly stable. 0.1% lower, 49. So that's pretty good. Considering our average is, well, our average is 71 here, but I'll reset that. Where is this guy then? Oh. Key. Where was that though? So I'll switch it. I'm going to switch it back down, and I'm going to go to 67%, which would in theory be. Oh, can you actually? Can you not? Oh, you can only go. We'll go 65, which will be like equivalent of what DLSS quality would be. But we're just not going to be. We just don't have the actual AI image upscaling. If that makes sense, we just switch the render scale instead of. So image is going to look worse than what it would look like with the equivalent actual image scaling. But seeing it over 300 there, 350, I wouldn't say this actually looks that much worse either, to be honest. See what it's like in the wood areas as well, because our FPS gets hammered there. I do want to try and find out the look at all of these. What was the he's gone to the dam. Prudence has mentioned that her servant James has gone to the dam in the northwest and not returned, but he's not here though. Is that definitely where we are? Casterfield Woods? I think that is where we are. Yeah. So he's somewhere in here. Oh, he's over. Where's that? He's over there somewhere. Do you definitely notice? I think you're starting to see actually the shimmering come back a little bit, dropping it down. Yeah, it's definitely worse than what it was at 100%. So I do think that is actually, by going to 100%, it definitely does pretty much remove most of the shimmering. We'll go back to 100% in a sec, because I don't think it's that bad at 100%. At 65 here, it's definitely back. Look, you can see it. Almost got like a weird depth of field type thing as well. Isn't 8K 4x4K? It is, yeah. Yeah, that's why it's so hard to run. So it says 1440p 200%. I don't know if we did. Oh, I think the guy died. I don't know if we definitely did it out of 4K. I mean, the image would be better, yeah. The image, it would look sharper. You would probably remove a lot of that shimmering as well. That guy didn't make it. Basically 1440p. Well, it's rendering at 1440p, but I'm still at 4K. It's essentially DLSS, but just without the image, AI imagery, upscaling technology, essentially. But yeah, rendering at 1440p. What's this? I think that's another way into the bunker. It looks like it, doesn't it? Probably going to break 400 FPS once we go into the bunker. Because, I mean, we're breaking 400 there, still outside. Looks like I probably won't survive that. This will come in from then the other side, I'm guessing. Single player survival game, it is, yeah. Oh god, no, this is where the robot is. I'm not ready for that. We need grenades or something, don't we? That side I've already opened. What was the side, the data store side that I didn't open? I need to craft like some grenade things. We need some of those ready to take that out probably. I'll go in from the other way. Yeah, so definitely, I wouldn't... To be honest, I don't really think you need to drop the render scale. I wouldn't really advise it on this game. Because you are just going to end up with loads of this shimmering. Because I think anti-aliasing wise, like obviously it doesn't have anything, any DLSS or DLAA or anything, so I just wouldn't even bother dropping it. The performance is all like okay already. Maybe if you were going to drop it, I'd maybe drop it to just like 80% or something. Maybe not do it as aggressively. Landmark discovered. Is that a trader?
Hello! A new face! Come closer. Don't bite. Don't mind me. Everybody knows Mother J go around here. I mean no harm. Folks that find their way to me are
Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well. To try and get the stream up to 100 likes if we can.
Perhaps I can help.
Helps me out. Let me know what settings you want to see. We'll try and drop to 1440p in a little bit. I'll have to restart, I think. Change it on Windows. I think it'll probably be the easiest.
Soldier types from the village don't take kindly to more, let's say, traditional practices. Town bred, you see. I provide remedies and tonics.
To be honest, FPS should be pretty nuts at 1440p.
And I can offer some other supplies too. Have a browse if you like.
She's a trader as well. Has she got a battery as well? No, she doesn't.
Take care, won't you?
All these other thing with this game, I think you could probably rush through the main story and you probably miss loads of other stuff. That's the main story. I suppose all the main story ones you can't really escape, but robotics facility. I don't actually know where I am. I think this loops back round. Okay, right, hello. Do I need any help with this? I don't think so. I've actually got 2 batteries. I found 1 battery yesterday and I've got another 2. I need to just go back and put them in. Opened up that area with the robot, so I need to kill that thing. Remote bunker. Might as well go in there. Do I not like using Nvidia control panel? For what? What do you mean? What would I be using Nvidia control panel for? Do you mean Nvidia overlay? You might maybe mean Nvidia overlay? You mean the stats in Nvidia overlay? Okay, so there's not really anything down there, is there? Oh, okay. Access this. I don't really think I've got anything I want to get rid of. A and B, yeah, I already opened one side from behind. And we just also went in the robot side from this woods as well. So I think I might have done that already. So did you say about going through Windows to change the resolution or something? I was just wondering. Oh, what is in changing the resolution in NVIDIA control panel? No, I just do it in Windows because it's easier. I have to restart the game anyway. Makes no difference. Just used to doing it on Windows.
We cannot feel out your intent.
Time to upgrade CPU to what, like a 9950X 3D? Or no, I mean at the moment it's too expensive really. It's too expensive and like not worth it to go from what I already have. Maybe if it comes down in price I might, but oh my god. But I don't need it right now. Cause it's like 700 or 800 for the 9950X. So like maybe later in the year if it comes down in price I might consider it, but the performance isn't massively different really. Even in some games I saw the 9800X 3D even actually gets more. So in like no row. What CPU are you using? I'm gonna change this back to 100% now just because I want to see if that does actually, if we still get the shimmering even at 4K. I don't think we, in this area it's okay. I think it's mainly the first area. I'm lost. I don't even know where I am. Oh no, I know this tunnel. Oh no. I ran through this yesterday, didn't I? And then ran away. Please let me live. I couldn't kill these things last time. You got a 9950X 3D, nice. Yeah, that's a pretty big jump. I'd probably do the same with that. It's just the fact I already had a 9800X 3D and I've not even had it for that long. So it's just not worth the faff for me to switch it out. I've only had my 9800X 3D. I had to RMA my original one when I got that. So I've only really had this working since maybe like January. So to then replace it again already. In Germany it's 700 for the 9950X 3D. Yeah, it's pretty much similar here, I think. And if you can, often lucky to get it because normally when AMD CPUs come out, it's really hard to get for the first month or so. Oh, that's bad. That is an absolute noob fest. Oh my god, my health. One thing I do notice is they can shoot through like objects. I do notice that. I get shot like through stuff. Eat a pasty. All right.
I'll go and see what's what. Quick now, get some.
Boom. Yeah, so I already went through...
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
The instrument's just registered an emergency access. Whoever's in here, I mean you no harm. This is Joyce Tanner. I was part of the investigation team.
Didn't I open this one up?
Week 5. And, well, I don't know how you got into this place, but it's bloody marvellous. I'm in Data Store Charlie.
I thought I opened this. This is where I got attacked by those rats. Yeah, that loot's around there. Did I power up this? Oh god, no I didn't. That is sketchy. Oh my god. It scares the life out of me. Do we need to come in through this way from the other way around? Is it C that I need the battery for? I'm like, I forget. What's hurting me?
Hello? Now, let's not be hasty. There's no need for violence. Well, gosh. This is a surprise.
Where'd you come from?
When I saw movement, I thought it might be one of those awful feral goblins some people seem to have turned into. You don't look like a goblin, though. Or an outlaw. So, just exactly who are you?
Someone trying to survive.
Well, I can't argue with that. We find ourselves in very strange times. You haven't immediately tried to kill me, at least. That's a pleasant change.
Oh yeah, because I can't go out the other way because there's turrets.
I'm the only sane one left in the zone.
I remember.
I'm Joyce, by the way. Joyce
Well, I mean, I
Tanner.
can.
How'd you do? Well, we can put questions
I probably
to
can.
aside, I think. Things I should be thanking you. I gather that you're the one who's responsible for restoring the power supply here. I've been trying to get in here for simply
I can go down in an
ages.
infected area.
Oh, I've just about given up hope. My, but you're full of satiable curiosity.
I'm not
aren't
sure I have
you?
enough ammo though to shoot all
Well,
the things.
I've nothing to hide. There was an expeditionary convoy sent in a few months ago. And Muggins here was seconded to it. I'm a communications specialist. Girl boffin, the squaddies call me.
And already had the P-core
They needed
architecture
us
in the
ladies to pick up
i9
the science end of
is
things.
better.
I was drafted in along with a Dr. Garrow. They say she was a big
Build a
maniac
CAD
before the disaster.
PC is in like computer-aided design.
Anyway, the expedition did not go swimmingly, let me tell you.
I mean, there's no like
P-core,
P-core, E-core architecture in
Convoy
AMD.
Before we knew what was happening, we were beset by a horde of whooping maniacs in
I
masks.
don't really use
was
stuff
awful.
like that though. I only really used a PC mostly for gaming and editing stuff. Anything outside of that, so if it's stuff like
Sounds
Blender and
ludicrous,
stuff.
doesn't it? Now,
I
don't
did
know if they were
have occasional
responsible for
issues
the
with
glitch,
P-cores with Intel, so
but the vicious buggers were on us soon after.
there were games where if you
I
disabled
think I may well be the sole survivor
no, it's
of
the
the
E-cores,
convoy.
not P-cores. If you
But things
disabled
are
the
certainly
E-cores,
looking up now we're in here. Isn't it a remarkable sight?
it would
The
often get better
interchange in all
performance.
its glory. I was beginning to think
I definitely had issues in games like Star Citizen. I used to have to disable the E-cores. Otherwise the game just ran like it was unplayable basically.
Well, the interchange itself seems to be wired together like some sort of big computer. These data stores all connect to the central data processor. Though with the power
In terms of
cut, it looks like it's
9000,
gone
I
into
guess it
sort of
depends
a
if you're referring to the
dormant
3D or not.
No doubt that was part of the drill to get this place mothballed when
I
the
guess, because I know
disaster happened. Whatever it was. As for the
9800X
research
3D doesn't work in that
well,
way, but I know the 9950X
you could look
variants,
around and
like
find out, I suppose.
the 50X
The
variants
important thing is that we're in here.
in
and
gaming,
can
I don't
take the
actually
same
know
right
if
to
it's the
like that you
same.
managed
I know
it.
it's an issue for the
Now,
7950X,
finally,
but it had
there's a chance I can
issues
get into the
with like the
communications system
CCD,
proper.
didn't it? And you had to allocate
Listen, we don't need to
specific
trust each
things
other
to
just
one or
yet,
the other.
but maybe we
Otherwise,
can
it
work
wrecked your
together.
game performance. But I
It's a
honestly
bit of a
don't
two-person
know
job, this.
AutoCAD. Like I don't really know anything about those.
Look, if I can
So
get
like
a message through the
I'm probably not the
interference
best
field,
person to speak
I
to
should
really.
be able to sort out an exit for us. I'd need a whole array of transmitters to punch through the interference, though. There are a few radio towers across the area that should do the trick. I've
In terms of
restored
best
power to
productivity,
them,
CB.
but I seem to be locked out by
Probably. I
controls.
know like the non-3D
operators must
variants
isolate
now
the
though,
power from the
productivity-wise.
network when the quarantine
I think it
was
depends on the
declared.
program you use. So if you're using specific
If you find
programs,
each
I'd
tower
probably
and release the security lock,
I'd
I
probably
can fiddle
Google
around
and,
this
and
end
see the
and try to
specific
use the array to blast out a
performance
signal.
because some CPUs do better in
I'll give you
specific
map coordinates
programs.
for
Like
each tower.
I know the
Good luck.
7950X 3D would
best.
like beat the
Try
4900K.
not
I
to
think
get
in
eaten by
some
any
programs,
goblins.
like very specific programs. So I guess it depends on what you're using. I think Intel probably has the best overall, like, compatibility with programs. Is that the right word? Didn't I do this battery already? I thought I did this one. No, I didn't do this one.
Power restored in data store Charlie. Analysis. Quarantine has been lifted in this sector.
We've done it now.
Access granted to medical facility.
Oh god, can I just shoot these things? I've got no ammo.
Spectroscopy analysis of biological sample 1 was aborted with no positive matches. Partial results have been stored in Castle Woods.
Need to stock up or something, really. That's a bit like The Last of Us, isn't it? That is very sluggish. No, like the 9950X 3D, yeah, it'll be up there for sure. I just don't know the I've not really kept up, to be honest, with like CPU performance in the recent sort of, even like the new Intel CPUs, to be honest with you. I don't really know a great deal about them, to be honest, and even the performance there, to like they sort of I feel like the Intel CPUs didn't really get much love, did they? What the hell? Down. That's not good. How many bullets to the head? That's really not good. This ain't good. Oh god. How? What? What? Oh my god. Get me out of here. This is not good. Get me out of there. I feel like I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that. I've got like nothing. Who's that? I've literally got like 5 bullets left on all my guns combined.
I know I heard something. Let's get this.
Oh god. How are those people running in there? I do not get that. They're running around in the zombie area. How's that possible? Oh my god, they're everywhere. Can I get in there without the turret seeing me? Absolutely. Okay, we're back. Okay, is there another battery that I can put in anywhere? 'Cause I do have another battery. Let's I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give it a save and I'm gonna quickly restart. We'll check out 1440p. Let's so just give me 2 seconds and I'll we'll change it really quick, just because it's probably the easiest way to do it like this, like we saw yesterday. Otherwise I think it's gonna probably break my stream. So 1440p. Boot back up. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well. I'll make sure to, let's change the resolution. Probably FPS is going to be pretty ridiculous, I think, at 1440p. Definitely will be interesting to see if usage comes down the more I drop the resolution. And I think I have to resend it to the stream, so just bear me a sec. Okay, that should work. So, you can see here, I'm at 1440p now, 2560 by 1440. We'll play with everything maxed out at first. Got render scale set to 100%. In terms of graphics, we've still got everything maxed out. I think only thing's off is motion blur. So, Windows screen again. Desktop docks. Nah, there's nothing on there. Keep running into that. Wait. So in this indoor area, look at our GPU usage here. That is absolutely wrecking it. So 1080p is going to probably be way worse. 60% usage here. That's not good. But I mean, it's fine. Our FPS is still going to be really high, but we're not going to see the kind of performance increase that you would normally get if you could fully utilize it 100%. What was the area with all the like spores? What was that? I'm lost. Was it back the other way? Go 2K native. This is 2K native, yeah. Was it down this way? Wait. Oh yeah, it was here. Need to get to a trade or something really, and what is it? What was it I'm shooting? Oh, it's not that. So basically, I've got no ammo. Is it those? What is it? Oh, I've got no ammo. What is it that I've got to shoot? Is it the big ones? Is it those? Yeah, we need to come back for that, really. DLSS on? There's no DLSS. Game doesn't have it. Wait until we get outside because we might see some improvement there. If I go back out, I'll also go back out this way. Need to get to a trader and maybe try to get ammo or something. $400, yeah, 400 FPS in that. The usage was quite low though, 70, 80. It seems like it's going up a little bit here. Big test will be outside. So, okay, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? 98% usage now. So yeah, it seems like maybe indoors, that indoor area didn't run very well. It didn't really max out my GPU. But outside here, pretty much capped at 98% usage there. Seeing 200 and... Well, I've got an average of 300, but in this bit here, to be honest, it's anywhere between, like, what was it, 270 and 300 odd. 350 if I look this way. Even break up to 400. So FPS is a little bit all over the place. Definitely going to get more than what we had at 4K. But yeah, it does seem to fluctuate a bit more. It's not. It doesn't seem as stable, does it? As But in this bit, consistently sort of at 300. So bear in mind, what did we have? We had about 200 to 220, 230, didn't we? In this bit at 4K. So that's still quite a big increase of FPS. I'm definitely still going to have it dip down a little bit.
You are doing well. Continue to do well. It is imperative that you continue to do well. Much depends upon you.
Bought an Alien worth 1440p 240 for 600. Nice, that's pretty good. Tim, hello. Yeah, the game's not too bad. So yeah, pretty much seeing sort of anywhere from 280 to like 300 really in this bit. Which, yeah, that's pretty good. Very good performance for 1440p. Seeing almost upwards of 330 there. Usage is still not quite fully maxed, 92%. VRAM probably see creep up to like 15 at the moment. It's at 14.8. Everything else, power's still very high, almost 500. It's 490 there. That's still very high. It's come down a little bit from 4K, but it's still really high. Seems like the game always maxes out at 15 gig. No, because at the moment I'm at 17 gig now. At 4K, we had the most we saw was almost 19 gig. So it doesn't max out at 15. It maxed out at 15 yesterday, but it's because we only had 16. Whereas we have 32 here. It seems to max out at about 19, just under 19, I think it's absolute max. Let me see if the Vicar, because I think the Vicar has a battery. At least that's what the trader said. But he doesn't seem like he wants to talk to me. Where is he? Oh.
I trust you will do what is right.
He doesn't seem to want to talk to me. It is, yeah, probably a combination Stalker Fallout. Yeah, I'd say it's probably more like Stalker than it is Fallout. But it plays like Stalker but has the kind of aesthetic of Fallout, I guess. It's probably more kind of how it's like. Is this multi-frame generation? No, it doesn't. The game doesn't have that. This is 1440p native. The game doesn't support DLSS or frame generation, so there is no way you can natively test that in the game.
I'm amazed that we don't all have scurvy on this diet.
Just trying to think. What's that noise? What's the best way to accumulate ammo? Probably just fight people, I guess, and not use the ammo and try and accumulate it. Gonna go to the trader woman. Trader in this area. There's a trader in... We could go in there actually as well. Not been in the sewers. Got a grenade. 50, 80 can't run this at 4K. No, it should be able to. I was getting, at 4K, I was getting 200 FPS on this. A 5080 should be like, probably what, 170 or something? 180? Somewhere between 150 and 200. The 5080 will be at 4K. Unless something's seriously wrong. Yeah, native is 100% resolution scale. Yeah.
Hello again.
But it's relative to whatever resolution you're at. So if you're at 1440p and you have 100% resolution scale, it means you're rendering at 1440p and outputting at 1440p. If you're at 4K with 100%, it's relative to your, you know, your set resolution. Or if you're at 4K 100% is 4K. And then it's relative to that. So if you go down to 67%, which would be quality, that's like almost 1440p if you were at 4K, you see. Relative as a percentage to your outputted resolution. She's got a key. I'm taking that. She's also got ammo. We can have me some of that. Oh, what can I give her? We've got 2 of the same gun. We don't need that. I could give her that as well. Oh, she's got pistol ammo as well. I don't really want to give anything else.
Oh, you got yourself a bargain, didn't you? You need anything, Molly will be here.
1 bullet. Wait, hang on. We've got 8. 8 on that. 1. I just buy 1 shotgun bullet off of her. Oh my god. So I do wonder if it's gonna. It is sort of shimmering a little bit. So we're at 1440p, but if I increase the resolution scale a little bit, does it kind of fix out some of that shimmering? I'll put it to 125%. Does look like it's still there a little bit. Oh, pistol ammo, sweet. Just need more of that. I need to not use the weapons at all and just use the like, what was it? I got a machete. Where is this thing? DLSS quality equivalent. Yeah, it's like 66, 67%. It's like somewhere around there. XT ran this at 200. Yeah, it was between, it depends where you are on the map. It was sort of between 70, 75 at its lowest and like 100 and, yeah, 100, 110 outdoors. Indoors, it got 140 in some bits, indoors. Then obviously equivalent on a 5090 at 4K. Outdoor areas, it is between 180, 220, and it can hit sort of 250, 260 indoors, so gives you, not that I'm comparing the GPU, obviously they're not really comparable, but that just gives you a rough idea. The difference. So both GPUs obviously doable at 4K. What's down here then? Is this where I came from? Unexplored bunker. Okay, that looks creepy. So like I'm saying, you'll see like a massive increase of FPS when you go indoors. You'll also see your VRAM pretty much half. Oh, I don't like this. See, the thing is I can't... I'm going to waste all my ammo. I'm going to waste all my ammo on the on fighting these things. I'm trying to preserve my ammo. No, I have a day off. See what I mean? Like, how on earth am I supposed to do anything? Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Go! No, I'm dead. There's just like no way I can do that. They do 2x scaling on 1440p. I'm not sure if I know what you mean by 2x scaling. You're referring to frame generation? 2x frame generation. Or do you mean 200% render scale? I'm not sure what you mean by it. There was actually a camp in here that I haven't actually taken out yet. So it might be worthwhile doing some of that. And this is the first area.
It's not that bad. See the dead. Focus on the enemy. Now, piece of cake this'll be. Aye, let's get the bastards.
Don't have auto mode.
You'll pay for this in blood.
I've actually got I've got some upgrades and stuff as well that I haven't really done, have I? Probably worthwhile to do some of that stuff. So yeah, I think I'm mostly gonna have to just try and accumulate some ammo by just hitting people with melee weapons.
Who's prowling around out there?
Steady now. Nice
God.
and slow now.
Alright, the other guy's got a gun.
Come on!
Bloody thing. Reloading.
Does he still see me?
Where'd you get to, eh?
I think there's another one.
Yeah, they've had it now.
Do the same thing again.
Trying to make a break. Check it out.
I'm gonna cut you to pieces.
There's like another two.
Keep your head in the future.
Has he seen me? I think he did. Yeah, he did.
Help!
Easy. What the? Oh my god, there's loads. What on earth? There's no way I can take that many. Maybe if I bait them, could bait them all into somewhere like here. The issue is the ones with weapons will never come that close. The ones with guns, they don't ever really come close enough.
Come on then. Time to sort this out. You're not getting
Bloody
away
right.
from me. I don't feel so.
Oh, this is bad. Oh my god, there's no way.
You don't know what you've done.
What the hell?
Bastard! Bloody.
Where the hell did he come from? This is bad. Is this game free? No.
Oh, you're. Take this.
We get to bait those the gun guys. I've actually got a way out up here.
I can't look.
There we go. Whoa! Getting some ammo.
Dead body.
Is he the last one?
You ask.
No. God damn it.
Let's see how you like this.
They sound Welsh. Why is he not? Why can't I bait him?
I'm shooting. You're not welcome here.
Trying to bait that guy.
Right, you.
I'll just go for it. As a grenade or something. No, that's too many. I'm gonna end up killing most of the enemies in the area. Who else was shooting at me? Back over there. Is that then pretty much it? Oh my god, there's loads. What the hell? 200%. Yeah, I can increase it up to 200. Hopefully most of the shimmering and stuff should gone, which it looks like it has. Definitely looks better. Anti-aliasing wise, it looks better like that at 1440p. Obviously it's going to drop your FPS loads, but... Okay, ammo situation's getting better. What about pistol? 4 bullets. It is on Game Pass, yeah. It's not actually out yet, though. You can only play it at the moment if you get the deluxe edition. Which, I assume you can't play it on Game Pass yet? I don't have Game Pass, but... How does that work? I think it's just the standard edition, isn't it? So even with it set to 200%, pretty much mostly, I mean, I got an average of 143. It's dipping down a little bit to 120, 130, but it does hold it fairly well. Max is the GPU usage out at least. VRAM though, back up to 16.7 here now. Yeah, I guess it would depend what sort of refresh rate you have on your monitor. If you have 144 at 1440p, you could probably run it like this, but you won't be able to get that 200 or also. Oh my god, that's loads.
Don't go asking for trouble, you'll get it.
Seems like way too many, like ammo and stuff seems way hard to come by in comparison to how many enemies there are. What's in here?
It's working. Are you reading me over at the tower? Oh, yes.
Wait. That was easy. Power draw is still maxed, yeah. Well, it's because I'm at 200% here though, so I should imagine we dropped that down. I think we had a little bit less, didn't we? Yeah, it brings it down to about... It's still quite high, but it's about 500, so... Which is still incredibly high for 1440p. Yeah, definitely, I think 200% definitely does fix the shimmering and stuff when you're at 1440p. That does seem a problem. Ray tracing enabled? There isn't any. Might be worthwhile now. It'd be interesting to see. I want to drop this down to about... Well, it'll have to be 65, which would be equivalent of DLSS quality. Just to see. I've got a feeling it might drop my usage loads, which it looks like it is. Oh my god, look at that. That looks quite bad now. See, this is how bad it looks if you have no actual like AI image technology. You end up with just a render. Yeah, that actually looks really bad. It starts looking... it didn't look too bad at 4K, but this now looks looks way worse. Yeah, look how bad that is when I'm running. Look how bad that is.
Nice and
Oh my
slow
God.
now. Let's have no trouble.
Probably take out these. I'm not going to save it as well because I feel like I might die at some point. I'm going to have to go back.
Come on out.
Is quality better at 200%? Yeah, like this is, yeah. At 4K, obviously the higher your resolution, the less you're really going to notice the quality there. So like 1080p, 1440p, I think you notice it more at 200.
I paid my boots with your teeth.
Come off it. Stop your moaning.
Where are they? I can hear them.
You asked for it.
The AI is so weird on this game. I tell you what I could use. I've completely forgotten about it. I could actually use my bow and arrow. I think I've got how many have I got? I could have just done this, couldn't I? That's stupid of me. The hell was that? Oh my god, am I gonna die?
Game's up for you, mate.
That's not good.
Tiggy bugger.
Where? Get down!
Bloody hell.
There's no one here. I'll find you, mate. You're dead. You hear me?
Have you just taken that to the face?
Something out there. Shaking. Bugger. Need to reload. Clear.
Where are you?
Must be over this way. Well then, I'm bleeding.
Drop your wings.
What the hell? Definitely something happened. What the? You little.
Careful. You won't get
This guy's got ammo.
one of ours.
Damn my health. Any other settings we want to see whilst I'm at 1440p, and I'll have a look at switch it down to 1080p.
What the? Oh God! Bugger me.
Oh, she's got arrows. Rifle ammo, here we go. Do I wonder if it's worth taking on... What other leads have we got in this area? That interchange, so that's the main radio tower. Oh, do I need to go back to the hall? I mean, it might need to go back. Tell you what I do want to do, actually go down in that sewer as well. I haven't done that in this bit. You can stealth kill, yeah. I think you can go up behind and do it. It doesn't really happen for me often. It's because I'm sprinting everywhere, though. A lot of the time you'll be sprinting and there'll just be people like the other side of the building. You won't really see them. Already alerts. I'm on a 4K monitor, LG. It's in the description. LG Ultra Gits, 4K, 144 Hz. I think I'll save it here as well. I think it does autosave there, doesn't it? Main facility. This might be another way in, though. I hear rats. Not this again. Don't do this to me again. You give me nightmares. I hear more. Ratatouille. Where are they coming from? Can I shoot that? Is there another nest somewhere? There is. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Damn, bro. How to play at 2K on a 4K monitor? You just change the resolution. You can change your Windows resolution. You can change it, like we were saying, in control panel, Nvidia control panel. You can play any resolution. You can even play above 4K. I could play 8K because I could use DSR, which would then render above. You could even change your resolution to 8K. And the frame rate stays the same. What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. As in, if I went from 4K to 1440p, it wouldn't be the same. No, you'd get more FPS doing if you did that. As we're seeing here, these, although to be fair, I'm no longer at 100%. We're at 100%. We had sort of 250-ish here at 4K. In the indoor areas, 250 to sometimes 300. Whereas here I'm getting almost 500. Which is actually probably the highest I've seen at 1440p here. I know we're indoors, but we're getting 490, almost 500, and my usage is still not even maxed. 86%, 85%. That's pretty wild, considering I've still got all the settings maxed out as well. Pretty much unheard of to have a game performing like this, really, isn't it? In recent times. Still at 144 hertz. What if I change the resolution? Yeah, like the output hertz of the monitor is still the same. And I mean, you can change that as well. I could change it to 60 if I wanted, but you know, you can change all that in Windows.
Got to reload.
How did that miss? No way. Why is it so slow pulling it back? Oh, that was a shot, wasn't it? I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, you know what? You're getting the machete, mate. So your kind of 4K will be blurry. It'll look more blurry than if you were on a 1440p native screen, yeah. It won't look as sharp as if you're on an actual 1440p screen. No, no, the graphics aren't the absolute pinnacle of graphics we've ever seen, but they're not bad. They look obviously a bit worse here because I'm at 1440p, but I think the level of detail is like, it's fairly good, you know, it's good enough. This is the toss-up though of like you can go one end of the spectrum, have just like absolutely every single graphic setting under the sun, path tracing, and like, yeah, the game looks absolutely on the cutting edge, but you end up with 20 FPS, you know? That's the other side of it. Or you get a game that looks, you know, reasonably good and good enough, and then you actually have pretty decent FPS as well. So there's a mission here. Is it over this bit? Is that what it's telling me to do? What is the mission? Am I tracking it currently? Oh no, I'm tracking the I'm tracking this. I wonder if there's actually anything to do here. I'm tracking a different mission. I wonder what maintenance is. Go that way. Devil Shooter, hello. Let's see what maintenance is. Once we get back outside, I'll check out 1080p briefly as well before I go back to 4K.
You're done for. Help!
Sewer tunnel key. Where's that going to be? So I feel like I'm starting to understand the gist of the game, whereas there's essentially 2 routes into places. So you get areas like this that then loop you back into like a second way into another area, if that makes sense. We keep seeing that, don't we? It just loops you back round. I wonder where the key is though. Where will the key be? If money was no object, what monitor would I get? I'd probably get a 4K OLED. I don't even know if it's a monitor. I'd probably get a 4K 240... If money wasn't a thing, I'd get a 4K 240Hz OLED. And I don't even know if that's a thing. But I'd want 27 inch. I wouldn't want 32. And I'm not sure if that's a thing yet. I think they do it in 32, but I don't think it's a thing in 27. I wonder when the sewer key is. Bit of a stutter there, didn't we? That's the way out there. It's going to be in some sort of storage area. That looks like a key could be in there, doesn't it? Or something up there. What's that say? Control room. Key will be in there, won't it? Why 2077? Because I've got 3 monitors and I can't fit 32 on my desk. 32 is just a little bit too big when you have 3 monitors, at least on my desk. I can't fit it. $27 is kind of like a sweet spot, really, for my desk. Oh, where are we? Use the concrete shelter key. Oh, that takes us back out into the area. It said it was barred from... It said... What did it say? The control room's barred from the other side? Where am I? Okay, there's that trader, actually. Let me just check. I want to check there's no little secret way into the control room. Because it said it was barred from the other side. Is there like a little hatch or something? Ah, have you got to fall through the... Got to fall through the roof. I I'm almost certain I've seen these holes somewhere. Need a setup tour. Yeah, I post a lot of my setup in members. If you're a member on the members, I don't even know what you call it, like members area, I guess. Post most of that there for members. It seems I don't know where that is then. The roof. This is the start. It is the start, isn't it? Oh wait, I've still got this unexplored area down here. Or is that the edge? I think that's the edge of the map. That is the edge of the map. There's a trade. Oh, okay, no, I know where we are. Only members, I post my feet on there as well. If you want to see that. So yeah, FPS definitely dips compared to in the sewers, but you're still going to mostly get like 300 really. Still relatively high.
Attention! Wyndham Village is under...
Once I get in here, what I'll probably do, quickly restart again. We'll check out 1080p very quick, and then I'll go back to 4K, just because obviously mostly want to be at 4K on this really, after spending like £2 on the GPU, you know. Don't want to mess around at. I want to get as good quality as we can. So if I save it here, just bear me a sec, and I'll quickly restart it. Hopefully, it shouldn't take too long. Let me know in chat, I guess, who's gonna play this game, or who already has played. Has anyone already played this? Or do you think you might play it? Pretty good game, I think. There's definitely a lot of quite there's not really much like guidance, which is fine for me, but if you're not into that, there's a lot. It leans heavily into exploration, I would say. You have to like that type of game. Now, is that overlay a little bit too small? Bear me a sec. Make it a bit bigger. Oh no, actually, we didn't change the res yet, so that actually might be about right. Let me... Where is it? Settings. Where are we? 1920. So, yeah, that's about right, isn't it? I've dropped it down to 1080p, so 1920 by 1080. 100% render scale, so it's native 1080p. We've still got everything maxed out again, so everything's set to ultra here. That's the highest those settings can go. I think, like I say, the only thing I think I've actually switched off is motion blur. Just because that makes me want to throw up.
Citizens of Wyndham.
And I think we probably won't really get as much of an FPS increase of 1080p because it's going to use less of our GPU, which it looks like it is. 76% usage here and not really too much. Maybe like 20, 30 FPS more than what we had at 1440p. But the issue here is you're just going to keep sort of going more and more CPU bound. So CPU is now up to 45%. So if you kept dropping this down even more, like we'll have a look with 65% render scale, it'll actually probably get even worse. We might even have 60, 70% usage, so you're not you're sort of missing out on like 30-40% performance here. Really. You're going to get less and less of an FPS increase. And even power. Look, have you ever seen 400 watts at 1080p? Oh my god. Hurts my eyes. Hurts my eyes and my wallet. Similar to Fallout. I said it earlier, but it's kind of Stalker. Somewhere between Stalker and Fallout. It plays more like Stalker, I would say. With the aesthetic of Fallout and the kind of vibe of Fallout, but it's more like Stalker.
Well, a new face.
Not been in here yet.
You'll forgive me if I'm less than cordial on first acquaintances, I'm sure. New faces often mean trouble. And yet, they may bring new opportunities, too. Tell me, where have you come from?
People who buy 9800X 3D CPU before buying an OLED monitor don't make sense. I mean, I guess it would depend on what GPU you have, though.
Well, you're not the first.
Like, if you were getting a 5090 or something, maybe that's not a good example, but if you had like a fairly beefy GPU, you still want to have a good I'd still prioritize having a decent. I mean, it would depend. It's too much of a broad statement, I guess. It would depend on like what CPU you already had.
Consider it a gesture of goodwill.
Like, if you say already had a 7800X 3D and you upgraded to a 90 before instead of getting an OLED, then yeah, I'd probably say I'd rather. Like, you don't need to make that CPU jump per se, and I'd probably prefer to have the OLED. But if you're upgrading from like a really old CPU to that, then it would be obviously more beneficial depending on your GPU than to have an OLED. Because there'd be no point in having an OLED if you can't actually run anything that well on it, if you see what I mean.
This isn't Scarborough, with holidaymakers just swanning about the place. No? Being a visitor here puts you in a very...
Why does the GPU usage drop? Because the lower the resolution, the more CPU, essentially, it becomes more CPU bound. The more you drop, the lower the resolution is, the more CPU you'll use, and then vice versa. The higher the resolution, the more GPU it goes. So, in a lot of cases, you can end up essentially not being able to fully utilize the GPU. You end up with like a bottleneck, basically, a CPU bottleneck.
You will be much better off aiding protocol than crossing us.
See, the same things sometimes happen with dropping the actual graphics as well, like low graphics. If you were to do like 1080p low graphics, you sort of make that even worse.
If we were to work together, you and I, perhaps we might make some progress towards...
Probably would see less of a bottleneck, maybe with something like a 9950X 3D by a little bit would probably maybe not be so bad.
Here, just as quickly as they were given. So I ask again.
Because you saw like my CPU usage outside was up to about 45%, where at 4K it's like 20, it's like half that.
Well, this is disappointing. I was hoping you'd have something you were willing to share. We imprison strangers at the first whiff of trouble, but you can keep your liberties.
Yeah, I wouldn't, like I say, I wouldn't really say
it's... Will be more conducive to a timely recollection.
I'd say the game plays and feels more like Stalker than it does Fallout.
Do not be tempted to engage.
It's more just the feel of the game in terms of the way it looks and stuff feels a bit more like Fallout and the premise, but the actual gameplay is a bit more like Stalker, I would say. Like the combat and all of that stuff, the loot system,
just have to make yourself useful to me in other ways.
Stuff like that.
The civilians in this village are a shady lot. Resistant to discipline and up to no good, I'm sure of it. We can hardly get the time of day out of them. But you're an outsider. They may not trust you exactly, but nor are they immediately suspicious of you. Sniff around. Keep your ears open. If you find anything I should know, come to me with it. If you want somewhere to start, well, we've had our eyes on Iris, the baker. I could send a patrol in, of course.
Kind of cool on me using the CPU. All my spec, everything's in the description, but it's a Leon Lee Galahad Trinity. But everything's in the description.
Good day to you. Stay at a trouble, eh?
But it's a water cooler.
Do as you're told, right?
Liquid, I mean.
Citizens of Wyndham, the woods are still off.
So yeah, that's 1080p. Not really going to see too much improvement on 1440p, really. I can try and demonstrate that even a little bit more if we drop that down. It's, if anything, going to make it even worse. There you go. 50% now. So we're basically utilising half of the GPU at this point. And look how blurry that is. Liam Gallagher. Like Liam Gallagher. So yeah, gonna drop that down. Pretty much no FPS difference because we're just making the bottleneck even worse, basically. Interestingly, my VRAM is at 16. I think as long as you have the graphics maxed, it seems to just use quite a lot of VRAM. Only way that really comes down is if you completely lower the graphics. Can we actually get onto the beach? We can. I've not been on here. It's going to probably start to look quite blurry as well. And even then, you know, what's the absolute... The lowest you can go is 50. It's not really going to make any difference. It's just going to keep looking worse. Like, look at the shimmer on that. Oh my god, look. Can I go in this water? Oh, it doesn't let you. Yeah, look how bad that... There'd be sort of, I think, probably absolutely no use case in which anyone would probably be running this setup like this. Purely just out of curiosity, I guess. No one's going to be running a 5090 at 1080p 50% render scale. Unless you want to see the max FPS you can get, but there's going to be no point in playing it like this. Oh, we can go up there, can we? So let's maybe see 200% as well. I should hopefully start looking a bit better. Yeah, that looks way better, doesn't it? God, that looks so much better. I'm wondering if there's something up here. I've not been up here. Oh look, there's a tent up there. What's up here then? I think, yeah, that's just the entrance down there, isn't it? What the hell? Oh no, not this again. Where's the nest? Oh my god, there's loads. Reminds me of that game. Was it Plague Tale? You know, that game with the rats. Oh, there's loads around here, isn't there, somewhere? What the hell? Why did that blow up? Where are they coming from? Where are those ones coming from? Oh. there more? Where are they coming from?
Not worth the bother.
Were they shooting the rats as well? Oh, could I think there's a shortcut. Oh my god, there's a shortcut up there. Better fan curve needed. No, it's actually pretty much already max. This is the Founders Edition. This is actually entirely normal in the 5090 Founders Edition. About 75 to 80 is the normal range. If you're using max power, which we are here, basically, we can't use any more power. 580 basically. So yeah, it's actually fairly normal.
Oi, what made that noise? Steady now. No sudden move.
Was I not allowed in there? That's not good.
Keep it civilized. No troublemakers.
Get me out of there quick. He's seen me. So yeah, that's 1080p. Any other settings you want to see at 1080p before I switch it back? We've pretty much seen that sort of max. It's sort of less worth it really at 1080p because the usage, you know, we just sort of miss out on quite a bit of performance.
No longer responsible for your safety. The area you are entering is...
So I'll maybe save it and we'll switch it back for now, just because we'll get the best quality out of it. We'll stick it back at 4K and play around with it a little bit at that. So if you just bear me 2 seconds. It's absolutely insane that those... I mean, when you think about it, it's not really that crazy because we're using 580 watts and we've got literally the smallest cooling on the GPU. We've got 2 fans on like a really thin... It's like a really small GPU compared to some of the others. Like my 5080 absolutely just dwarfs my 5090. My 5080 is probably double the size. So you're naturally going to have higher temps with a smaller GPU like that when the cooling's like that. Combine that with using 580 watts as well, you're going to have reasonably high temperatures. It's not like that surprising, really. When you actually sort of consider it. Let me fix the stream. I can't actually even see. For some reason, it's all onto this screen. On my river tuner. Oh no, I can't get Steam. Okay, that overlay is going to be huge. But I should better fix that. It's going to maybe look weird. Give me a sec. I need to change the resolution. Hang on. Boom.
You are leaving Wyndham and the quarantine
5080 at 1300. It's what, between a 4090 and that? 4090 is 1800. I don't personally think the 5080 is worth it, but it's because our FPS is low because I'm at 200% here. I don't personally think the 5080 is worth it, but if the 4090 is 1800, I mean, the 5080 at that price isn't that bad. Tell you what might be worth doing. It might be worth going to the other trader. I do wonder if there's a way to fast travel in this. Hoping they forgot about my little trespass. Look how much better this looks at 4K. Looks so much better. Have I tried out the Ultra processor? What, Intel? No. No, I don't have a motherboard for it. I have a 4900K in my other PC, but it needs a new motherboard, doesn't it? New socket for the new ones. Oh, can we go in the pub? I've not been in there.
Don't be causing trouble, all right?
Oh my god, you can go in there. Get me a pint.
A new customer.
Get me a pint, Mush.
Not often we're seeing new faces here. My name's Alf Buckshaw. Welcome to what's likely the last pub in Cumberland, such as it is. Now, what can I do for you?
What are you offering? Get me a pint. I could do with a drink.
Oh, I think we can manage that. Bet you weren't expecting to find a place like Wyndham still ticking over after all what's gone on here.
They switched the socket. Yeah, I went with the AM5 instead. Really,
anything given time.
I can't afford to have both.
It's not nice to see some new faces coming through here now and then.
It made more sense for gaming.
Just how strange this all really is. The captain likes strangers too. He treats them better than he does the rest of the village.
How my technical 4900K? They were higher than this, obviously, but yet again, it comes down to a lot of it to do with power. Like we're using like 50 watts here. My Intel, my 4900K, it'd be double that easily. Regularly be using like 100 to 120 watts.
Think you're special.
So it'd probably be in this game. It would definitely be probably close to like 65, 70 degrees, probably in this game. Doing something like that. Even high 70s it could hit in games. Fairly regularly.
I suppose I might be able to help a friendly traveller out. What sort of gear did you have in mind? Aye, that's the crux of it. Listen.
Have I been impressed by the 9070 XT? Yeah, I think so.
And feeling that,
I think it's pretty good. If you can get it close to MSRP, I think it's really, really good. There's a lot of models, at least in England, that go for like almost close to 1,000, like 800, 900 pounds. Like at that price, I think it becomes less worth it. It doesn't really make much sense at those prices, but if you can get it close to MSRP, I think it's really good. Okay, so this is the trader in this area. Metal detector, what's he got? Mastery skills. He's got loads of blueprints. That's interesting. Let me just pinch a blueprint. What could I get? Allow firearms mastery skills to be purchased. That might be useful. But like it goes way out though. I've not really got anything else I want to trade. These are expensive.
See you around.
Intel be let down. Yeah, I mean my 4900K was really good. I didn't really have any issues with it as much as other people have had with theirs, so like I didn't mind it. It's just it wasn't really any particular reason. I just kind of fancied trying out AMD CPU again, because the last AMD CPU build I had was I had the 5800X 3D, like that gen, and yeah, just it wasn't really the new Intel Ultra CPUs. Just a bit more. It was just more of the same, really, wasn't it? Wasn't it really anything that was like that interesting in my opinion. Although it'd probably be better for me from like a rendering video and stuff perspective, but this does it good enough. Like, this is fine for everything I use it for so far, and I do quite a bit of gaming, so it's obviously good for that as well, so I thought, why not?
I used to whinge about my hometown being boring. I give my eyes cheese.
You got a 5070 Ti and a 9070 Ti? Oh, right. What, are you going to decide which one to keep? Wait, where does that lead to? I've not been through there. Have I been through there?
Citizens of Wyndham, we cannot guarantee...
I'm not. Is this a new area? Hotspot is 100 degrees. Yeah, you can't actually track the hotspot on the new Nvidia GPUs.
And the quarantine protocol is no...
It's like blocked, so it just looks... If you try and pull it from the stats, it's just like 250 degrees, I think, but it's not actually recording it, if that makes sense. It'll just... It's like a placeholder value. Otherwise, we would have hotspot, but you can't track it. What is that? Get away from that. Who's seen me? Someone seen me? Who's seen me? It's not that, It is that robot. I have a day off. This could end badly for me. I wonder if the TI's... to be honest, the 9070 XT performs fairly similarly to the 5070 Ti in a lot of games that I've seen. Obviously, 5070 Ti is going to probably play better in ray-traced games, if that's of interest to you. Probably going to come down to what you use it for, though, really. Or, like, if you're into any of the... I still think the encoder is probably better on the Nvidia GPU. Like, if that's of use to you, maybe you might be more interested in keeping that. But just gaming alone, probably the 9070 XT is going to probably be better value there. It's slightly cheaper, although it's not obviously a huge difference in price. But wait, I'm not going to throw this. Is he coming for me? It looked like he was coming for me, and now he's just... He's got a flamethrower. Okay, now he's not attacking me. What? That's a good job I didn't go for him. Why was he attacking me? Now he's not. I think the graphics here and the detail and stuff looks pretty good. When you're looking out. Looks decent. Still getting about 160 FPS there. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well if you haven't already. See if we can try and hit 100. Probably, I don't know if we're not going to probably be able to hit that today, but we can maybe get close to it. What have we got down here? This is a maze. Oh, I'm not gonna mess around with that. Try and find out what's over there. Can I jump this? No. This is a big area, isn't it? The guy up there, is he gonna shoot at me? Yes. This is all off limits. Domino's Pizza.
You have met Miss Tanner. You should trust no one. You should trust me.
That was it. So pretty much can't go into that yet really, because I'm gonna end up in a huge fight with loads of people and it's probably not worth it yet. Because I'm not, what's my ammo situation look like? 26, that's better. Accumulated some stuff. What's going on down here? What are you up to? What is he burning? I thought the water looks pretty good on this game as well. Look at that. I think that looks pretty good, no? Is there fish in here? Does the fish attack you? Oh no, look.
Let's just calm down.
Oh my god, there's a battery. There is fish in there. They'll actually shoot some of them for me, I think. How do I take that battery though? Try and pinch it without them seeing me. Take it, take it. How do I take it when I keep getting attacked? I'm good. It keeps resetting the, if you get hit, it resets it. GPU's melting. It is a bit now. Look, 82. 82 degrees. Oof.
Let's just take a minute and cool down. There's no need for violence. Crikey.
Check that.
Best keep a lookout just in case.
Check that power cable. I'm trying to do a stealth. Oh god.
Off with you.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Oh. Oh.
Can I hide behind this tree? The answer's no.
You are proper. Help!
Around here, there's loads. I didn't even realise there's like loads of places. Loads of unexplored areas. I've got a torch as well. How do I use the torch? Do I just go in here? Equip? What, I'll probably switch to the... I'll switch back to the 9070 XT tomorrow, but what game shall I check out? I think it might be Horizon Forbidden West, because that has FSR4 as well. Oh, not these things. They're so fast. Oh my god, I actually did it. I actually got one. I hear another one. I have a day off. Oh my god, he's just killed me basically. No! Dude, they just kill you so fast. And the thing is I need to work out a keybind to fast heal myself. There's got to be an easier way I can heal myself. What is it? How do I do that? Can I just... Is it on like the number? No, it's not. How do I just fast heal? It's not even got it, has it? There's got to be a way I can easily heal, surely. Love to see that FSL4 looks... Yeah, it does. 4 looks way better, and to be honest, 3, I thought 3 looked really bad in Horizon. The ghosting for me was really bad, so hopefully 4's a lot better. I'll have to check it out, though. Damn it. Oh, it's chalked. It's absolutely chalked. I can hear 2 of them. There's no way. I'm getting out. I'm dead. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I should have just shotgunned him. I want to try and preserve my ammo, though. God damn it. I basically can't miss a shot. I'm missing way too many shots. I'm going to stick this to the first one. How many are down here? I think there's 2, is there? Have some of that. No. How many shots is it? It's 3. Oh, it's 4. What? It's 5? What? What? How many shots was that? What the hell? That was like 6 shots. There's no way. That's bang out of order. You know what I'm gonna do? I've got a strat here. I'm gonna loop them around in a circle and try and get them with one of these. Maybe I can actually just sneak in here. They can't come through. Can they not come through? What the hell? I'm cheesing it. Easy cheese. Jesse Gaming, hello, how's it going? How did I miss that? Okay, I think the headshot is like 1 or 2, isn't it? Right, where's the other one? I can hear it. Oh my god, there's some sort of machine gun. I need that. I need that in my life. What do I get rid of, though? Get rid of the bow, maybe, for now. Just because this is going to be way better. Oh my god, give me that. Oh no, wait, no, hang on, I can get rid of that. Where's my bow? Test this out. Have we got any ammo though? Probably not. Oh yes, sweet. It's so dark, is it? It doesn't look. It looks alright. Looks alright for me. Looks alright on the stream for me. Is he sleeping? I don't know what that one was doing. Oh wow, that's way better. Maybe something decent in this cave after this. Sweet. I think that's it. Okay, I'm gonna have to end the stream a little bit abruptly there, just purely because I've got to go. It's almost 8:30 here. It's been fun checking this out though. I'll try and play it for a bit more. I don't think it's a particularly long game, so maybe try and complete it at some point. We've played a good 4 or 5 hours. If you just smash through the main missions, we've already got quite a few of the batteries. I don't think there's that many more to get. But I'll be on again tomorrow. Probably I might switch to the 9070 XT and try out a couple of other games that still got my list to have a look at. So I'll be on a similar time. If you're around, it'd be good to have you in. But have a good evening and I'll catch you later.